Well, Merry Christmas, folks. You're off the beaten trail with Edward this Christmas morning, the 25th of December, 2023, looking up the hill there at Kalamazoo College. Take a little Kalamazoo Christmas morning ride through town, which is normally busy and bustling and everything else. And you're going to see what you would expect to see. Hardly any traffic. Might be able to stop right in the middle of Michigan Avenue and get out and run circles around the old four-wheel drive here. Have one of those little Kalamazoo fire drills. Yeah, we'll go down here and see what's happening on the main drag. Be right back. Well, we'll see a few shops are still open. Of course, the gym is open here on the right. The cannabis shop is closed. What the heck? No Christmas morning party? There goes one of Santa's elves right here. Absolutely. Let's see what's going on downtown. Well, you don't see this too often. Man, I've never come down here on Christmas morning before. It's always been later in the afternoon. A couple of gas stations open. Central City, it's like nothing there. There is one homeless person over here standing there with a sign, hoping for someone to come down Westnedge Street right here and stop and say hello. It's funny, the lights, of course, they're on timers. It doesn't matter if they're cars here or not. Federal courthouse and post office here on the left. The old YMCA used to be right here on the corner years ago. Here's the old courthouse there on the right. Main four corners of Rose and Michigan. The Radisson, the Exchange Lofts, the Peregrine Building, of course the Fifth Third Bank Building, all the old famous buildings and so forth, businesses from days of yore, the late 1800s, even before that down here in Kalamazoo. Take a little turn right here and head up past the Haymarket and the Warner Building over to Kalamazoo Avenue. I'll take it on down to beautiful shot right here from the and take it on down to where the old or the new courthouse is at. The famous Uber killer was arrested right down there, a couple of blocks. I know it's kind of crazy to bring that up on Christmas morning, but every time I see that street's what I remember. One of the old hotels. This is a bus and train station downtown. And we're about to pass a couple of labradoodles. Here's the new courthouse open for business, and they're hearing cases in there. The Judge Charles A. Pratt Justice Center. Judge Pratt was the first African-American judge in the city of Kalamazoo, and he was a good one too. He was a good judge. And we'll swing on back here towards the home 20. As you can see, there's just been absolutely no traffic lights to hardly stop at all. No traffic. I have a cracked windshield. That's getting fixed here in the coming year. I had to let my new insurance soak, as it were, for a year before there was any claim. I haven't had any insurance claims for a long time, long time. But in order not to have to pay any deductible or my rate go up for just glass breakage, I'm sorry, I have to pay a $50 deductible, but my rate will not go up. I can't have a claim for 1 year. So right after the second week of January, she goes in for a new windshield. And I'm going to get a real Jeep windshield too. That's got the little Jeep there in the corner. OEM Jeep products. And here we go. Again, another part of Kalamazoo here. Passing Old Boogie Records right here. That place used to Boogie Records back in the 70s. You'd have to wait outside that door to get in the line to buy some of the new LPs. Even though there were other record shops here and there, not many. Everybody went to Boogie's. They had a big head shop in there too. That may have been a little attraction. I don't know why it would have been. It was a record store, right? Be right back. This convenience store that's for sale and closed on the corner right here, it used to be a gas station, had a couple murders over the years. And we're back with you here. Had a little follower behind me. Had to put down my filming for a minute. The grocery store is like zeroed out. Christmas morning. Down here it looks like Woods Lake is glass calm. So we'll take a little drive down to Woods Lake. Take a look. Here's Station 7. Police and Fire Station. Of course, Kazoo Books right here. Very famous. Great little bookstore. Go there all the time. And we're going to turn down here a little road named Broadway. And we're on Broadway now. It's showtime! Off the Beaten Trail with Edward on Broadway. But that didn't work out, so I turned off here on Kensington. This is Kensington Park down here on Woods Lake. Of course, you see the little white sacks. There are thousands of them through this neighborhood and up and down Oakland Drive. They'll light those on fire, of course, the little candles in them. And we'll pull up here in Kensington Park and see what Woods Lake looks like this morning. Be right back. Well, folks, the water is rather calm here on Woods Lake this morning, Christmas morning, 2023. There's a pair of what I believe are mallards right there, swimming along. There are more back behind them, just this side of that dock. There's a little light fog over the lake this morning. Very nice. Listen to the birds, watch the ducks, go home and start getting excited about my new windshield in a couple of weeks. Simple things in life, Christmas mornings. My grandson will be with me in just a couple of days, and my daughter is having Christmas with Brian's side of the family this morning. We're going to have our Christmas a little later this afternoon. I'm kind of a Christmas stocking guy. I hand their stockings out, and that's all they get, whatever stuffed in those things. This year down at B&G Glove Company near Schoolcraft, they had wigwam socks, the real wigwams, on sale in their packs of 3 and packs of 6. And when I looked at the price, it was like I couldn't believe it. I'm not going to tell you what I paid for them, but I've seen 2 pairs in local stores for the price that I paid for 6. So I don't know if they have any left. I'm sure that those stacks were pared down pretty quick. But at least I got stocking stuffers, and that's what they're gonna like. Scratch off lotto tickets. So I don't participate in that myself, but they like those. The adults, and some socks and some candy and some hugs and some laughs. And that's our Christmas. My grandson is getting a punching bag, and it's being shipped to my house, and we'll put it down the basement, and I'll fill the base up with water and listen to him down there working out. I'm going to use it myself. Little does he know. I don't buy myself any Christmas presents. My family is my Christmas present. Just seeing them and hearing them and hugging them, listening to their stories and their problems and their triumphs. That's all my Christmas presents. I get it year round. Like I mentioned before, I keep a string of Christmas lights up in my living room. And at night, I turn them on. A friend of mine's done that for years. Made a big difference in her life, and it does cheer one up. Hard day, come home, couple lights on like that, it kind of reminds you of things. You know, just take a deep breath, settle down. Like these mallards out there. They don't know anything about property taxes and insurance and windshields. Just a handful of corn and some duckweed, they're all set. Anyways, with that being said, again, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. If you like my videos, please remember, give me that thumbs up and subscribe. I appreciate again for all of you that have over this last few months since I've had this channel. We'll continue to keep her going. Pretty nice reflective shots right here of the metal and the clouds. Have a great rest of your Christmas.